getting out of a really tight half guard. So the person was on top of him, they're smashing his face, and he's having trouble getting out of that and regaining some sort of offense, whether it be from guard or otherwise. So I'm gonna show you guys a technique that you can use to get out of a tight half guard when you're on the bottom. As always, this is my lovely assistant, Mr. Adam Wilson. Let's get started. So the position that I assume that Mike was talking about is when a person gets here. So right now, Adam's got an underhook, and he's got under my head, and it's very hard for me to do anything. I can't bring my arm in to fight, and so I'm just stuck here, okay? So the big thing that we're gonna do, let's turn this direction here, is that first off, we're not gonna try to bring this arm in to fight, because again, it's too, there's not enough space. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna maintain the hook on the leg. I'm gonna take the leg that's on the outside and plant it. Now with the arm on this side, instead of trying to bring it in, I'm going to push with my bicep. Over with this arm, we'll give you an angle in just a second. I'm gonna push against his hip. So from here, big bridge, push, hip escape, and bring your knee into the mix here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my knee right at his hip, because a lot of times guys are gonna be so tight, they're still gonna be stuck here, so you don't really have a lot of space. So all we're doing is just making just enough space. I hip escape, and then bring my knee in. From here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend my hips, I'm gonna grab his tricep here, I'm going to scoot under his body. This is the trickiest part. When you do it, it's not a roll, it's an extension, because what's happening is his body, he's pushing forward. So as I extend my legs, I go under him. So what's happening is now his body is loaded right on my hips. Now if he doesn't post, he rolls right over, and you can get a sweep, and that can't happen. I'll show you a couple options. But more than likely what's gonna happen is, again, here to here, his hands stay really tight. You don't even necessarily get him unlocked all the time, right? We push away with the bicep, put the knee in. Now his body is still pressuring forward. We extend with both feet. Boom. His hand has to post, otherwise he's gonna fall. While his hand is posted, go under. Now as he turns back towards your body here, we can hip escape out, and we can either play like a half guard here and go for a sweep, or bring the knee in, go in front, and regain the guard, which is what we'll do today, okay? So again, Adam's got me flattened out here. I can't move, I can't bring my arms in. First thing, okay? Bring your foot on the outside, get ready to bridge. This hand will push on the side of our hand. Don't drop here, because if he drops his weight, okay, he can pop the wrist. So instead, bring the hand to the side, push. With the foot on the outside, push off of it, bridge, and push away with your bicep. Now you may not even break the hand grips, right? He may still have his hand blocked around your body. Boom. But we've got enough space right here with this push to put our knee into his hip. Now he's continuing to push into me, so here's what we're gonna do. You're going to extend both legs. As you do this, you can grab the tricep. This hand's gonna push on the side. So I extend, he's pushing in, and at the same time, boom, right here. Notice, I'm under his hips now. I shot my hips up under him, okay? He's forced to post his hand on the mat. If not, he will roll. Go under, get your underhook. When you get an underhook, guys, do not grab on the shoulder. Get the arm across the back like a bar. This way he can't bring a whizzer in. Turn back towards him here, right here. Right here, he can whizzer, but it's not as strong. If you cup the shoulder like this, or get a shallow underhook, he can really crank that arm. So instead, you wanna make sure you're all the way across the back, so even if he whizzers, it's not nearly as strong. Now again, from here, I would probably play a half guard position, but if you don't wanna do that, keep your pressure on me, Adam, here. Okay, I can make space. Here, hip out, bring the leg back in front to regain the guard. We really have to focus on extending both legs and pulling under. Notice where my feet are, okay? So when I do this, okay, I'm kicking out and reaching in. This leg on the inside is hooking, and I scoot my body under right here. And again, if he does not post, or if I trap the arm, it's an easy roll. That's a way that you can get out of a tight half guard. Again, it's a tricky move, so you really need to get that hip motion down first. But if you can get it down, it's something that a lot of people don't necessarily practice, and it makes the person have to post out, otherwise they're gonna get swept. I'm done. Adam?
Adam.